All right, welcome. Today, we're jumping into some huge headlines. I'm talking about a series of incredible milestones that are happening everywhere, from global politics all the way to outer space.
So think about this, a historic new alliance, a brand new number one company, a first in the space race. What in the world do these have in common? Well, they're all massive turning points. Things that are shaping our world right now in real time. So let's kick things off with a look at how global alliances are shifting.
First up, we've got a massive shift in global strategy. The United States has just given Saudi Arabia a really special status, and it signals a historic and, frankly, a pretty significant upgrade in their relationship.
So what does this actually mean? Well, Saudi Arabia is now what's called a major non-NATO ally, or MNNA. Now, what's super important to get here is that this is not like NATO. It's not one of those an attack on one is an attack on all kind of deals. Nope, this is different. It's a powerful designation for America's closest partners, and it basically unlocks a whole new level of military and tech cooperation. And those open doors lead to some pretty serious benefits. We're talking priority access to top-tier U.S. defense tech. That could even include the super advanced F-35 stealth fighter jet. This also means way more joint training exercises and brand new collaborations in really cutting-edge fields like AI, civilian nuclear energy, and even the hunt for critical minerals. So, long story short, this deepens their strategic ties on so many important fronts. Okay, now let's switch gears. We're going to move from geopolitics to the world of economics, where India is just hitting some absolutely staggering records. For a good while now, Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, has been the undisputed champ of Indian brands. But guess what? There's a new king in town. The 2025 Cannar Brands Report says HDFC Bank has just surged to the top spot with a brand value of almost $45 billion. That's an incredible comeback, really fueled by a huge merger with HDFC Limited and a major push in digital innovation. And check this out. This number really brings the financial boom down to a personal level. 21 crore. That is a staggering $210 million. That's how many demat accounts, the electronic accounts you need to hold stocks, are active in India as of this October. It's an all-time high, and it's all thanks to a super hot IPO season and a massive wave of everyday people jumping into the stock market. It's like the whole market is opening up to everyone. And it's not just finance either. All this economic energy is catching the eye of big tech. Dell Technologies just brought on a new senior director for its consumer business in India. So why is that a big deal? Well, it's a crystal clear signal that Dell sees India's booming market, which is being driven by hybrid work and a huge gaming culture, as a top global priority. Simple as that. All right, from the markets on Earth, let's head to the final frontier. India's space program just hit a historic milestone, and this one is all about the rise of private companies. Okay, so historically, building India's workhorse rocket, the PSLV, was the job of its national space agency, ISRO. But in a truly landmark moment, an entire PSLV rocket, I'm talking from design to manufacturing to putting it all together, has been built by a private consortium, HAL-L&T. This is a total game changer, folks. It marks a huge shift towards privatizing the Indian space industry, which could seriously speed up innovation and kickstart a whole new space economy. Now let's turn to some pretty remarkable individual achievements, first in the world of politics and then in film. This chart right here really shows the scale of the victory. Just this November, Nitish Kumar was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Bihar for a record-setting 10th time. I mean, wow, his NDA alliance secured a massive win, grabbing 202 out of 243 seats. Taking that oath 10 times, that's just a monumental achievement in Indian politics. Meanwhile, over in Hollywood, Leonardo DiCaprio is adding another big award to his shelf. He's about to receive the Desert Palm Achievement Award for his incredible performance in the new film One Battle After Another. And the reason this award is so significant is all about the timing. It's often seen as a key indicator, maybe even a precursor, for a potential Best Actor Oscar nomination. For our last milestone today, we're going to shift our tone a bit, moving from moments of victory and celebration to a moment of solemn remembrance and really profound sacrifice. Hind Ki Chadar. It translates to the Shield of India. This is the title given to Guru Tegh Bahadur, the 9th Sikh Guru, and it just speaks volumes about his enduring legacy. On November 24th, the world will mark the 350th anniversary of his martyrdom.
You can see on the timeline here, he made the ultimate sacrifice in Delhi way back in 1675. And why? He was a steadfast defender of religious freedom, standing up against the policy of forced conversion by the Mughal ruler at the time. His sacrifice to protect the rights of others, that's why he's remembered as the Shield of India.
So when you take a step back and look at all this, you see these huge shifts happening right now in global alliances, in economics, in space exploration, and in politics. From private rockets literally shaping the future of commerce to digital finance empowering millions of people, which one of these milestones do you think will most define the world we live in tomorrow? It's a really interesting question to think about.